All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. What's shaking? What's going on? How are you guys? All of you that aren't here yet, go live on Insta, on the Insta chat, face space, all that. Yeah. Good morning. Who's going to break the tape today and be the first one in? First comment, anyway. And that person is Wiley. Yeah. Good morning, Wiley. Good to see you, buddy. The birthday girl is here, Wendy Turner. 29 again. Happy birthday, babe. Hope you have a great day today. Got a great dinner lined up tonight. So, got a bunch going on. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. No singing. I won't sing. Michael Moeller. Good to see you. Not you, Ben. Ben who? Good to see you, buddy. Tim Kasperzak. Tim Kasperzak. Like I said, some days, it just comes out easier than others. Good to see you, brother. Fellow Northeasterner up here in the top right where it's cold. Yeah. Wish Wendy a happy birthday today. They're already blowing up her phone. If I ever want to get a bunch of views and likes on something, I tag Wendy in it. It's my secret. Shoot. Good morning, touring man. Good to see you, buddy. Good morning, brother. I like the Elvis version. Hello. Oh, no. Sorry. Excuse me. Oh, shoot. Ooh, lost a viewer on that one. What's happening, guys? How's your week going so far? Turning toward the finish line, the end of the week, right? Don't be wishing your days away, right? Make the most of them. Lee Frisbee is here. He'll tell you. Lee will tell you, make the most of them, right? Yeah, let's not be jonesing for the weekend all the time. All right. If you're doing that, you got to do something different, right? Love what you do. Good morning, Locke Johnson. Yeah. All right. Here comes the happy birthdays to Wendy. Yeah. Man, we have a lot of fun. Sometimes we sit around and go, how could we complicate our lives? Let's do that. Shoot. Yeah, we do. But that's okay. We can do that. Never a dull moment around here. More to come on that here in the near future. But yeah, seeing the Facebook posts and everybody wishing Wendy a happy birthday is cool. Good to see you guys here. Jace Hunter, good to see you. Dave Davis from Denver. What's happening? Good to see you. Yeah. Had a huge crowd yesterday. Got up in the 30s there for a few minutes, which was cool. Always fun. Facebook isn't showing me live, not on mine yet anyway, but I clearly am because you guys are commenting. Yeah, for sure. So, who's late, Ben? Get a note to him. We start at 8 sharp, guys. Actually, I start in the 60th minute, usually. Once it hits 59, all bets are off, mostly because I'm not wearing my watch with seconds on it, so I get close enough. Yeah, touring man says happy birthday. Good to see you back in the mix here a little more often. Good morning, Shane. What is happening? Argentina is here. Yeah, good to see all you guys this morning. Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Right? Shoot. Everybody going to watch the Super Bowl? Yeah. How about that halftime? I'm not going to get into that. Good morning, crew. Have a great day, says David Zemchek out of Central New York. Good to see you. Yeah, for sure. Always good to see you in here, Dave. So today, guys, I want to talk about having some emotional discipline under pressure, right? Or just yell at everybody, whatever. Whatever you want to do, really. But I want to try to help you guys stop letting emotion hijack decisions under stress. if I could sum it all up in one quick sentence, um, pressure doesn't create problems, guys. It reveals how disciplined you are emotionally. Okay. It's always easy to blow up and just run off at the mouth, right? Um, you know, most leadership mistakes aren't made because people don't know what to do. They're made because emotion gets a hold of the steering wheel. Okay. Where you're like, oh, I wish I hadn't said that. That kind of came out a little quick. Or I responded a little fast and a little sharply to that. Maybe I'd like to walk that back, right? So leadership is rarely tested when things are calm, right? Hey, I'm a good leader. Things are cool. Everybody's happy. Everybody loves one another. Okay. It's tested when you're tired, stressed, frustrated, and under pressure. Okay. Pressure compresses time. Good morning, Richard. Stress amplifies emotion. Still with me? Emotion clouds judgment. Okay. So if you can't control your emotions, pressure will control your decisions. See how I did that? It's an equation. Go back to algebra. Figure that out. A squared plus B squared. So C squared. Richard can tell you. So Pythagorean's theorem, Richard. Anyway, um, I've had times with, pressure got loud, right? Things got a little bit loud. All right. Especially in construction, right? It's emotional. Homeowners can be emotional. Subs can be emotional. Throw up their hands. I'm out of here. I'm not, had a drywaller leave once because, somebody left a couple 2x4s in his way, some of the people that you have to deal with on a daily basis don't have their emotions under control. Okay. So it's even more important for you guys, the ones that frequent this community and this call, stay emotionally grounded. Okay. You're going to have those high stress construction moments. Hey, that doesn't look anything like you told me it was going to look like. Or how about this one? Your guys dripped paint all over my patio pavers, right? That was when I bought my first pressure washer. Dustin Hippensteel, good to see you. Tight timelines can be where pressure gets loud, right? Hey man, that's some stress. Hey, we've got people coming on the 4th of July. This thing needs to be done. We need you out of here, right? Tight timelines. How about money pressure? We can't take any more change orders. This thing's got to get done. We're out of money. Okay. How about some team issues, right? Johnny didn't show up to work today, or Phil came in and it's clear somebody did something in his grape nuts, right? How about client stress? The people you're dealing with that are the stress that you're in their home. Good morning, sunshine, says Bubba Hogan. Yeah. So you got to be honest about reacting too fast, okay? Saying things that you might have had to clean up, right? Um, you know, Making decisions you later had to undo. Be honest with yourself. Those are there, right? Tired of time to fire Johnny's butt. It's right. Yeah, be honest with yourself. Like there's some times when you react too fast. I remember years ago when I was going through some stuff, my mom said, "Don't react." And that just kind of became my mantra. It's a difference between reacting and responding. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But don't react. I didn't need more answers. I just needed more emotional discipline in those times, right? I kind of knew the answer. But boy, isn't it more tempting to just go high order on somebody, right? And verbally just, you know, wreck them, And that is one of my skills that I have to really be careful of. Tangling with somebody with either the written word or verbal word can escalate things if I'm not careful, because I'm quite witty that way. Bubba knows. He's seen me in action. Okay. Bill Hillstrom, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, sometimes we have these emotional leaks under pressure, like a leak in your boat, right? Where things kind of leak out the side or whatever. Like I said, reacting instead of responding can be one of those leaks, right? I wish I hadn't said that. How about raising your voice or tone? Changing your tone, raising your voice. Mm-hmm. Type it out loud. Type it out, but don't hit send. Yeah. You ever sat down and wrote a I call it a nasty gram to someone and then crumple it up and throw it in the trash? You still feel better, right? Matt says I got short on one of my guys yesterday. Just got tired of his excuses and I responded properly. Apologize, but still feel bad about it. You know, sometimes, I mean, Matt, there are times when it's okay to let one fly, so to speak, and have someone see that emotion. It gets their attention. I would say on an as needed basis when you've tried other ways, right? And I know you well enough to know you tried every other way. Um, yeah, responded poorly. Yeah, that's okay, but you're aware of it. Good self awareness, right? So, how about making decisions too quickly? Right, that can be an emotional leak. Avoiding conversations entirely. Bubba says just always with the good quick tips in the chat. Bubba says, just yell at people all the time. Then they won't know when you're mad, raising your voice. Seem to work better. Yes. See, guys, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And then here comes Lee. Lee went to the Bubba Hogan Fine School of Interpersonal Skills as well, I see. Oh, you guys make it hard on me. Never speak. How about this one? Carrying the stress home, right? Can't tell you how many times I've found myself venting to Wendy and then say, you don't need to hear this crap. It's like I'm not at the point where I'm looking for a solution. I'm just kind of throwing up on her, right? And that's not fair to anybody, right? Wait to get in the truck, drive a bit, and scream. Yeah, for sure. Pound on the steering wheel a little bit. So which one of those emotional leaks shows up for you guys under pressure? Is it the reacting instead of responding? Understand you have a choice, right? Like I always say this, you can always, if you're fixing to go high order on somebody, you can always go back 15 minutes later and say the same thing you were going to say. Okay. But I bet you don't. I bet if you give yourself 10 minutes, I bet you don't. Okay. Here's what I know. I never got any father in life yelling at someone. Not once, not ever. Other than when things were about to get real serious. Then it didn't matter what anybody was saying. Delayed decisions with issues, Pete says. Yeah. Bubba and Lee work in the room together today. It's going to get ugly. Yeah, think about it, guys. You know, if I accomplish one thing today, it might be to get you to think about how you react when the proverbial shit hits the fan, so to speak, right? Like, is it boom, immediate response? Somebody's gonna hear it, or is it step back, deep breath? This is a leadership moment. I'm doing this or Wendy goes like that. I've been working on that one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do it, Wendy. We were in the Jeep the other day going, I was practicing. She says, no, going too quick. You got to go one finger at a time. Good. Oh, Lee. Yes. That'll get you. So, pressure demands slower decisions, not faster ones. Okay. Take a minute. Let them. Yes, let them. Let them do this and that. I don't know. I got a little pause framework, a little acronym with the word pause. So P, pause, create space. A, assess what actually matters here. Then understand. Is it emotion versus fact? What are we moving forward based on? And then the S is for select the next right action. Okay, what's the next right action here? Not, man, it would feel good to relocate that guy's nose to the other side of his face. Time and place. And then execute, okay? Calmly execute. So pause, assess, understand, select, execute. Calm is a leadership skill, guys. Calm is a leadership skill. And I like to rant and rave with the best of them. But again, never got any farther in life yelling at somebody. Never got any farther in life making someone feel bad about either what they said or what they did. Okay? So just pause. Pause, assess, understand, select, execute. Boom. All right. Jace, I'll put that in the chat for you. Okay. See if I can do that. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. It's next level skills right there. There's also a discipline model that I came up with that I found. Okay. 3 anchors of emotional discipline are physical, mental, and structural. Okay. So the physical anchor is to just sleep, breathe, and move. Okay. A dysregulated body creates a dysregulated leader. Okay. You're not going to be thinking straight if you didn't get sleep. If you're not eating right, if you're not taking care of yourself, not moving your body. Okay. So physical is number 1. Number 2, mental. Reframing and getting a different perspective, right? How about some positive self-talk, right? You don't have to believe every thought you have. I don't know how many thousands of thoughts go through our mind every day, but I've heard that 70% of them are negative. Don't believe that shit, okay? The next one is structural. So physical, mental, and the last one is structural. So rules for decisions you're making under pressure. So maybe you decide that no major decisions get made when you're emotional. Hey, yeah, man, it'll feel really good to be passive aggressive right now in my response. I won't say I haven't done it. Some people just got to have it. Yeah. How about this, guys? What if you came up with one non-negotiable rule for pressure moments? And just write it down. Jace, put it on your dashboard, whatever, on a little Post-it note. And it might say something like, no decisions when angry. No emails late at night. Certainly none after drinking. No reactions in meetings. Just everybody's looking for a reaction from you. It took me a while to understand that I didn't need to be the one coming up with all the ideas and leading the pack in a meeting. I can sit and listen. Not everybody needs to hear me and my ideas all the time, except you guys every day at 8. How about this? One non-negotiable rule for a pressure moment is just step away for 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. So type your pressure rule in there if you've got one. What are you going to change when you're under pressure? When he says physical, take care of yourself, mental, positive self-talk, structure, make rules for pressure moments. Yeah, thank you for putting that in. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? you know when somebody's got kids, they go all Dr. Seuss on us. Good stuff. I like it. Talking to me? You want a reaction in a meeting? Yeah. The king of the zinger from left field. Here comes Bubba. Oh, shoot. Yeah, type it in the chat. Maybe it's no decisions when angry. Maybe it's like, I'm not sending any emails in response to something that pisses me off. I'm not going to make a reaction in a meeting. I'm going to retreat after, think about it, and then respond. Okay? Not react. Oh, Bubba. And then step away for 10 minutes if you have to, right? So, guys. Anyone can lead when it's easy, right? You look like a genius when things are good, things are easy, okay? Leaders are built in pressure, but only if emotion doesn't run the show, okay? Because really it just looks silly if you're leading from emotion. Emotional discipline is quiet strength, right? When somebody's going off and getting all, when you want a piece of meat? Well, my brother's favorite line, yeah, I don't go outside. Whack! Then there's always that universally understood language sentence of the knuckle sandwich. That's always, you can always finish them off with that. I told you, we got to do it my way. Oh, all kidding aside, guys, keep you cool, right? Slow down to lead better. All right. It matters. People are watching. Your kids are watching. You're programming young adults. You're molding little humans. to grow up and hopefully be better. Right? I think at least that's the way I feel. Um, so let's do a good job of it. All right. So no more yelling at me, guys. All right. If you have some feedback today, I want you to do the 10-minute rule. Step away and then come back to me. So, yeah, stay calm in leadership. Keep the emotional stuff at bay. Be emotionally disciplined. All right. And there are emotional EQ, so emotional intelligence. There are tests you can take similar to a DISC assessment. Should have grabbed a free link for that. Maybe I can find one. Find out what your EQ is, not your IQ, right? Emotional quotient, emotional intelligence. See what it is. Maybe there's some things to work on, and just recognizing that you have a choice in how you show up in conversations, group settings. Maybe you're the person that's always got to be the comedian and things are off color or whatever, and you're going to tune that up. Or maybe things are, a little bit out of the bounds of what's acceptable. Know the boundaries, know the rails, the guardrails. So I'm going to take it out on Jace Hunter today on role play and practice. All right, Jace, you're in for it on the daily sales accelerator call inside the Rosenberg group. You're the lucky participant. Just so you know, Bubba has a box of those pool noodles of various colors, and he gets he gets the wet noodle out, as he calls it. So, in a playful way, I'm sure. But yeah, guys, we're doing live role plays today on the Daily Sales Accelerator. So if you want to work on your sales game, show up, but only if you want to get better. Okay, not to name anyone, Bubba. Right? There's always someone that on the call that needs to hear the message the most. That person was here today. Here he goes. Have you learned nothing today, Bubba? Nothing at all. Anyway, check out everything we got going on inside the Rosenberg group. Don't forget to check out my friend Tyler Kirk with his stuff, Legacy Media. We've got links. I don't know if Wendy's doing links, but I didn't see him come through, but we've got him on yesterday, so not a problem. It's her birthday. We'll give her the day off, right? If you see Wendy cruising around on social media today, make sure you say happy birthday. She got a great day lined up. We're going to have a great night tonight. We're going to go grab dinner. We're going to get leaving early, but really get the blue hair special, Matt Padron, glad you were here to hear what Bob had to say today. Talk about completely detached, huh? That's good. Oh, hey, it's 8:22. Look who just came in. Dan Bennett. All right, buddy. Good to see you. Oh, man. Maybe we should start at 8:22 because we like having Dan around, We'll start a petition to move the time of the hashtag live 365 and call it the Dan Bennett adjustment once a week. Shoot. Yeah. Appreciate you guys. Work hard on that stuff. Pay attention to the things that come out of your mouth. It matters. Get them, Ben. Take care of them. Clean that stuff up, right? We run a tight ship around here, Dan. Yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the day. I hope you have a great Thursday. Reach out to one another. If you're having trouble, got a struggle with your business, post it in the chat, or you could show up tomorrow to our Daily Sales Accelerator on the Rosenberg group, where it's Free Will Friday, where you can pop a question into the chat, unmic, and get right on there and say, hey, this is what I'm having a struggle with. What do you guys think? So Dan does have morning movements. He's a cat owner, okay? Give him a break. Oh, Dan's like, I didn't need to show up for this crap. Anyway, guys, if you know someone that should hear this or could benefit from the message other than Bubba, share it out. If you don't mind sharing, I got like 5 shares yesterday. That's great. I appreciate all you guys that do it. It takes 1.8 seconds to do, so I appreciate you guys that do. Roy Dahl always does it. Frankly, Roy shares it during the call, so thank you, Roy. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, another kick. Here come the cat owners. Oh, no. We're in trouble. Meow. Oh, no. Apparently, I've touched a nerve. Bubba, do you have a cat? I didn't think so. Just saying. Cats need love too. I know. It's all good. Anyway, guys, have a great day today. Appreciate you all. Good to see so many with the clicker or the ticker, the numbers coming across. Bunch of people in and having fun on a daily basis, kicking off the day. Thinking about some things together to level up in business and in life. Never too late to learn. So get in here and mix it up a little bit. Here come the meows. Meow, meow, meow. Al Eldreddy just joined us on Instagram. Good to see you, Al. Get in here quick. We're picking on Dan Bennett and his cats. Oh, gosh. Al, just tell us one thing. Do you have a cat? No. You know why? Because Al's a man. He has a dog. I'm just kidding. He's Black Lab remodeling. That's how much of a dog guy Al is. So anyway, I'll shut up. I'll probably have 3 people here tomorrow and just pictures of cats on here. Roy's gonna send me a cat. Cat owners tax you at the door. Oh, this is getting crazy. Yeah, no cats for Al. See, I told you. Lee, oh no, he broke the mold. Lee's got 3. What are we gonna do about that? Cats rules, dogs rule. There you go, Dan. I will say, you don't have to if you don't want to. If you're leaving for a day or two, you don't have to board your cat. And a cat doesn't bark, okay? And a cat doesn't need to go out, okay? If you could just train him to go in the toilet and get rid of that litter box, you'd be all set. So anyway, this is becoming the cat episode. So Dan, thank you for coming in and bringing this thing to a screeching halt today. Thank you. I love you, buddy. All right, guys. I appreciate you. Al, good to see you in here. Stop by more often. I know it's early out there on the West Coast. Lee balances that off with 3 dogs. We'll let it slide. So, all right, guys. Have a great day. All in good fun, of course. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Same time, same station. Love you all. Take care. See ya.